I'll just quickly show you a couple of photos of the work I'd done before we started the demo video. So this is just wool and a glue stick that I've used, and I was just using a photo of myself as a reference. And I painted the whole thing white, which I quite like it as it is, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it, so it was kind of unnecessary looking back now, but at the time I just wanted to see what it would look like. And then I used some pages from a very old German to English dictionary to provide me with some added texture and just interest in the text, which I knew I was going to put a wash of paint over so it would show through. And this I've also just glued down. Okay, so I didn't think too hard about the colours. Just gone with blue, sort of blue and red, and I'm actually still in two minds which one I'm putting where, but I figured hair and things, I'm going to do a sort of bluey wash. Is that water enough? Yeah, it should be right.
Oh yeah, you can see it's really coming out actually, the wool. Yep, that looks cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the hair and the top in this sort of Pacific blue. And I've really watered it down because see, is that water enough? I'm going to add more water. I really want the text to show through. I don't want to cover the text up.
Oh yeah.
So let's just water it down.
You can just do water on top or whatever as well, if you just want to use water actually.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. There's some over here.
There is.
When I'll move it closer.
Yeah, there we go. Now because I used a glue stick, I'm a little bit unsure. Oh, why I've done my eye blue, whatever, that's fine.
Bit of artistic license.
Yeah. Well, I've used the glue stick, so I'm not sure how that's going to work with the acrylic paint. Anyway.
I see at the bottom there it's a bit more. Is that more what you were thinking at the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how it will look when it dries anyway.
Yeah.
It's fine. This is, it's experimental, but even when you say experimental, you're still kind of hoping you end up with something amazing anyway, but...
Just hope you're not disappointed.
Yeah. But I tried to do it, so I've done this on canvas paper, and which I had a pad of, and I'm just trying not to... I wanted it to be experimental, so...
And if you didn't have canvas paper, you could just use any kind of cardboard, couldn't you, as well? Like you wouldn't be restricted to...
Yeah.
You can use whatever.
Yeah, but I sort of wanted something a little bit nicer than cardboard because I was excited to do it, but didn't want to commit to a canvas.
A bit more special than cardboard, but not so special as a canvas.
I'll just semi-commit to this whole idea. Anyway, so then I'm going with red. This is all I'm doing, these two colours. And I'm going to let it dry, then I'm going to see what I think I could do with it.
How interesting. Oh, wow, look at that. Feels like it's revealing itself when you do this.
It does, doesn't it?
It's
I don't want to fill in too much. I might leave some white too.
Yeah. It's like when you you know those pens that you draw with the invisible ink kind of stuff, and then it appears when you put something over it.
Got those for my 7th birthday.
Oh yes.
Now do I do some red over here?
Of those.
I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking maybe to balance it might need some red over there.
Yeah. I was sort of hoping I would have some. Oh yeah, I've got some mixing over. That's kind of what I wanted as well. I like purple, and when I was choosing the colours, I thought, and I can paint over the top if I don't like it. Anyway, I don't want to get rid of all the white.
No.
Okay, I'm going to leave it like that.
Nice.
So I really like how the wool has caught bits of the red and the blue and made little darker areas. And I'm just going to I just thought the outside bit I'm going to make a little bit darker. And I don't have any real idea of how I want this to look. I'm just going off what seems like it could be fun to do.
And you're not being too careful with it either.
I don't want it to be careful. I want to sort of see what happens rather than anything else. Well, now I look like I've got a stumpy arm there.
No, all you have to do, yeah, anyway. But that could actually, what I see is that could be the shadow.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you do that slightly darker, it could,
Yeah,
anyway.
But yeah, I'm just playing around. It's an experiment. Yeah. And some of it I can tell I'm sort of remembering what's in the picture as well as I go. And I think a little bit of red in the hair is quite fun.
That makes it very dark and
Yeah. And I'm sort of getting a bit of a purpley. And I just wanted to go with simple 2 colours.
But of course you create more colours.
You do.
I like it.
So, limited palette. And I want to keep some of the white that's there. So I had painted over the whole wool in white, so it's not the canvas paper you're seeing, it's the white acrylic. And I don't want
to do too much, do you?
I don't want to do too much. I'm tempted to scribble across a little bit, so it feels a little bit like I've tried too hard to make it look like something. So I'll just
if in doubt, scribble.
Yeah, that's what I...
It's funny, isn't it, how it's so tempting to go specific.
Yeah, okay. And I think I'll just leave it there. I'm happy with that.
Awesome.
Okay, so after looking at the thumbnail, I've decided that it needs something else. So I'm going to put some lighter up here. I was thinking of adding white. I'm a bit careful, I know, but anyway. But I've gone with pink. So I've just added some... I just need to scribble, don't I? I'm being too careful.
And you don't need to put mountains on either.
No.
I don't feel you've got to... Yeah. Otherwise you end up with a kind of... I think just that, actually.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Quite cool.
I feel like doing stuff, but that's just because I want to do something. Okay. So, after lunch, I've decided that I'm going to put some dark... I've got blue and red mixed together. The ultra blue's ultramarine, is that right?
Yeah, ultramarine.
Yeah. So I'm going to put some dark... I'm using a palette knife. I want to I want to darken the string in the hair, and I just wanted a bit more contrast, basically. So I'm just going to sort of scrape it across. It actually looks quite brown, which wasn't... Anyway.
Well, actually, it doesn't from, looking where I'm looking. It looks quite dark.
So...
It does come out much more, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was a good move.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just trying not to be too careful, as usual.
We had a bit of a chat about it, didn't we? You nearly left it, and then we were like...
I know, well, sitting looking at it at lunch, I was just thinking, if it was on I said, didn't I? If it was on a canvas, I would never leave it like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not really, didn't feel finished, didn't...
And it's experimental for a reason.
That's right, and I feel like it needed some around the face, which, I don't know, maybe I'm going to ruin it, but...
That's what the experimental is for. Ruining things that you like.
You have to not be scared, do you?
That's right, I know.
I think that's helping.
I think so.
And I was thinking, about putting sort of black over it or something, the wool, to... It just brings so much texture to it, and it really brings out that string / wool, I want to say. Wool. It is wool, but... It is wool. It's wool for sure. Up here needs to be darker. And I'm not referencing the original photo at all. I'm just going off.
So are you going to add some light?
I think so. I think I might next grab a bit of white.
Are you going to do it now, or are you going to wait for it to dry?
Well, I think I should wait for it to dry, because I think that's going to work better.
But I think that's working well, going over the wool with the... It brings out the...
I might put a bit
random...
Just pick up the edge of that newspaper there.
Oh, yep. Yeah, it helps bring up... Say random, but you know what I mean with the wool.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll take a photo of it, look at the thumbnail, nice and small, and see what I think.
Nice.
Right, so now I'm just going to add a little bit of white. So when I was looking at the thumbnail, I really thought it just didn't look right in this top area. And again, I'm just using the palette knife, and you can actually see through. It's not too, might have scratched a little off, so it's not too white. Actually, I think I just wasn't a big fan of that pink, the colour. And just a little bit on the face and just the flesh, just to... What were you saying about me not making it look too deliberate? I can't remember what your advice was now. Something, you said something, which I'm not doing because I don't remember what it was. And just a little bit across the hair. And...
Yeah, I think you don't want to do...
Yeah.
You were going to pause for a moment then with that? Not sure if it's finished?
Yeah, I'll just leave it, I guess.
Okay.